Yeah, I could totally see that happening for sure. I'm sure that happens all the time.
Yeah. Because you have to like build up your own confidence about yourself. So, you really thinking that you high on the hog when we know you got a major.
I will say I have worn the mask if my breath was not up to standard, for sure. Like if I did not have mint or gum on me and I got to be somewhere and talk to people, put the mask on.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's a good thing to have.
Take all the punishment yourself.
So I can get to something. I gotta go outside for a second. I'll be right back.
Don't come close. Don't come close. That's it, bro. No, I think that would be very troublesome if you met a little baby that had bad breath.
Oh Lord. I remember my mama was giving my son when he was a baby, giving him garlic. She's like, I just brew up there. I'm gonna boil this garlic and lemon and honey and then just give it to him. And I remember picking him up after work and just like, hey. And I was like, oh no, why does his little breath smell like garlic? Why is this baby? That's not right. There's no.
So what is that? Is that some sort of dish?
Did you hear me? Boil up some garlic with she was drinking it in a tea. My mama will emulsify or make a tea out of all, who knows? Just some garlic and some
garlic tea.
Some garlic and some or some onion. Yeah, she'll do whatever.
Onion tea.
That's that vampire.
What are you talking about right now?
I'm talking about somebody who has equated something that smells bad with something that's good for them. So that's her
onion tea.
Little baby Siva in a little that the onesie, the footed onesie. You're just holding them and just smelling like garlic. That was
straight
garlic baby. Oh no,
garlic baby.
If anyone who's had a baby has been close with a baby, you got to put your nose in their mouth. That's just something I do with babies.
Gotta smell it.
And so the breath has to be good. Evolution wise, because our nose is always going in there. Wouldn't be able to continue the species if babies had bad breath.
Yeah, well, most of the time they don't have the things that cause it, like teeth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marina. The raw clove of garlic every day. Is this a health thing as well?
Now I heard that some garlic has like blood pressure. I don't want to say cures it, but I definitely think it's like you get something from it that helps and aids it.
Okay, can't be garlic bread though. You can't put that thing on some buttery bread.
That's what I was about to say.
I think the bread enters in the carbs. The carbs tear up the chief.
Put some butter in there as well.
Yeah, butter, garlic.
Heck yeah, cook with it.
I love garlic. Don't get me wrong on food for sure. You put garlic into some sort of food, usually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But
not garlic tea and
garlic tea, not a drink necessarily.
I used to work with a guy. Who I don't know how much of it he'll drink every day, but he would have like bottles of apple cider vinegar and like a tea mug next to it, and how those be like grossed out when he had like an empty bottle next to the mug, like drank the whole thing.
I think
it's like sitting, by the window. It's like,
sitting by the window, just heating up in the Texas sun.
Yeah,
I've definitely heard that there are supposed to be health benefits from apple cider vinegar, and I've heard the opposite, that there's nothing it does for you. But I think drinking a whole bottle of it sounds super acidic to me.
Inside just pickle, man. Just stomach just cramp, And I'm like, it's just nothing. There's nothing relieving about that.
It can't. I would think it would cause ulcers, man. It's super acidic.
It's called a hot toddy.
Toddy.
When you're sick, or are you thinking of a toddy?
Yeah, but when you're sick,
I've
she
heard
talking
about
that garlic.
toddy.
What is that?
Is it that or the apple cider vinegar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard whiskey in it.
Yeah, that toddy is good.
Yeah.
This oh man, apple cider. Why do we like we want to use food to cure so many things, but we misuse food? It's just amazing to me. It's probably the guy drinking the whole thing of apple cider vinegar. He's treating his blood pressure and he's not taking the medicine the doctor prescribed, or doctor says, oh, you need to do this. I'll just do that instead.
Don't get me. Well, I'll say two things. First,
okay,
I did a quick look up. According to the site, classic hot toddy is water, whiskey, honey, lemon juice, cinnamon stick.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's classic. Yeah.
But to your point, Tandy, I'm actually not fully against like avoiding certain over-the-counter medications if there's a natural alternative. If it works, that's the thing. A lot of people will suggest things that have no scientific basis.
What's an example, Antoine?
What's an example? One example is like if I'm a little stuffy, I could take a decongestant, or I could eat something really spicy. That'll loosen you up as well.
Yeah.
Right? Like depending on what your goal is, right? But things like that. Sometimes when you have a headache, you could take ibuprofen, or you just dehydrated and you need some damn water.
100%.
Yeah. So knowing like what else can sort of help certain ailments, I think is good. But I'm not against medication either, man. I definitely take ibuprofen if you got to be good in the next hour or so.
I'm straight up. Anytime someone says headache, my first thing I think about is, have you drunk water today? Like, how much water have you drunk? Especially in Texas, where you can be outside for an hour and it just zapped 75% of your body water. And you're like, why am I got a migraine? Just walking to Walmart. But yeah.
Oh, the old-fashioned hot toddy has garlic in it. It could be because my mama's old-fashioned.
Your mama just
or the old country.
We got to an apartment where I'm just waking up. Hey, Antoine.
Yeah.
Hey, I had that headache last night, and you gave me those drinks. Yeah, I felt really good last night. We're having like a really good time. But now I got a headache. I woke up and I had this terrible headache again.
Oh yeah. It's. I mean, it only helps for a little bit, but it's healthier than medicine. And medicine
what
will
they
kill
call
your
it?
organs.
Whiskey sours or something?
Yep.
Whiskey
sour. That's right. Yeah. It tastes good. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And you want another one? It'll take the headache away.
Well, it's 8:30 in the morning. Sure, I gotta go to work in the bed. So yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, you ever heard of the bite of the dog? And back in the old days, that's what they believe would help ailments. You find what made you sick, and you take more of it. And so they call that the bite of the dog, or the hair of the dog. Sorry, hair of the dog that bit you.
The bite of the dog is something else.
Yeah, the bite of the dog is a different drink. If you had leg pain, I'd give you the bite of the dog, and that would help that for sure. Actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna make one right now. Yeah, I'm off of work today. I ain't going anywhere.
Okay, well,
yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, just weird, that I did feel really good when you gave me the first couple of these, and then after that, I woke up this morning and splitting a headache again.
Yep, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just keep drinking more of these. Your body's gonna get accustomed to having it, and then soon you'll be able to sort of Well, the headache is just it's going to tell you that you need to drink more. It's what your body is telling you. It's that you need to drink more whiskey sours. Which, if you're going to live one way, right? Either you're hooked up to pills all day long, chaining ibuprofens and aspirins and acetaminophen. You don't want to be that. It's going to kill your kidneys and your lungs and your liver.
Something a bit more natural is I like the natural stuff. So
yeah, all of the stuff in this drink grows in nature, for sure. Like the whatever makes it sour, that grows in nature.
Mm-hmm.
It gets turned into this sort of bottle that I have. It's all in the bottles, but it all comes from the planet. This is what Mother Nature would have you drink.
We cut to an office building. Antoine, I don't want to have to tell you again. We have an infirmary on site, okay? If anybody gets sick, the company pays for them to go to the infirmary. You walking around with your bottle of different spirits and whiskey sours and stuff and trying to cure everybody with alcohol is inappropriate.
I went to that infirmary. I asked for an old fashioned to help with my vision, and they didn't have any on hand. They said we don't have the stuff to make an old fashioned. This is an infirmary. Of course not.
Yes,
what type of infirmary is this? When I go to the infirmary downtown off of 3rd and 2nd, next to the Michelangelo's,
it's a bar, Antoine.
Yeah, and it helped me every day.
It's not. Listen, all I'm saying is you do what you want, but you can't push alcohol during work hours. You can't consume alcohol during work hours. Okay,
it's alcohol is a form of medicine, right? It's all drugs. Infirmary is full of drugs, man-made powder and pill-based drugs that who knows where it came from, who knows what they cut it with. Alcohol is from the planet. It happens naturally.
I'm not going to say it again. If I have another instance of this, you will be terminated. You cannot drink at the job. You cannot encourage others to drink at the job or supply alcohol to them.
We cut to the next day in the company lounge. So you're saying there's something better than Adderall that can help improve my focus?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's called a vodka Red Bull. This will give you energy. It'll give you the ability to focus. It'll soften the edges, as I like to say. Sometimes the world could be a little harsh.
You mean like I'll be able to take constructive criticism a little better?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I just got with my help. I have this Spearmint Hennessey. I would highly recommend you drink some of this like as soon as possible.
Okay. I've never seen this. It's this blue, but
Have you ever had Listerine? It's a little bit like that. But I would say, drink this a pretty good deal before you talk to anybody else.
Oh, well, I got to go up and do a whole presentation in front of all of the investors. And
oh yeah, in that small room over there.
In that really small room.
You don't have a microphone, so you just got to project. Yeah, I would definitely drink some of this.
So drink this instead of the Hennessy, instead of the Red Bull vodka. Can I do them both? Because I still got the focus problem.
You can totally do them both. You can totally do them both. I would do a what I call a medicine sandwich, where you start with the Spearmint Hennessey, then you drink the vodka Red Bull, then you follow it up with another Spearmint Hennessey,
and then we're okay. Perfect. I'm glad you gave me this game because I didn't have this problem when everybody was forced to wear a mask at the job. You know what I'm saying? Now they didn't expose the cat like me. So I appreciate you bringing me to the side, give me this Hennessy.
We cut to John meeting with his doctor. Well, I gotta tell you, John. We took those fresh X-rays, and you know how you had that little skeleton that was wrapped around your esophagus, basically looked like a tiny human skeleton that was like hugging your neck. He's not doing that anymore. He's actually, if I was to describe it, it looks like he's lying down and taking a nap, trying to torture upper back. He is completely let go of the esophagus. I know it's not really a scientific way to describe it, but that's what it looks like in the X-ray.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay, that's
so you
sounds like it's progress, though, right?
Yeah, 100. Yeah, you should see some improvements to your ability to swallow, your ability to digest, and of course your breath. So whatever you did, keep doing it, I guess.
Well, I have to thank this guy I met at work. He taught me about the natural way to cure bad breath, and it's a little bit of Hennessey spearmint. I think he said a hot toddy in there. And you just do a little sandwich, you do a little of that, do a little bit of something else, and do another bit of little Spearmint Hennessey. And right before you go out there and you do that consistently, change your whole body chemistry up just like that.
As a doctor, I don't know if I can agree with this prescription. We do have some pills in here. How about I prescribe you a 5-pill regimen that will pretty much accomplish the same sort of thing? You just have to take it 3 times a day, every day.
5 pills 3 times a day. That's 15 pills a day. That can't be good for your liver.
Oh no. Yeah, this possible side effects are damage to the liver and to the esophagus. And one possible side effect is it could cause the skeleton to wake back up.
We come back to the limo where the singer has been telling the story for everybody for like the last 25 minutes. So that's why I will not take any medicine or anything like that. Okay?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we completely got it.
We got to make a U-turn to go to the ER. I think Antoine.
You ain't make it, man.
And that is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you so much. Stop by and said hello.
Hey, cousin Bert. Oh my gosh, that topic. You're not gonna. I can't even. Don't even do it again ever, because I just can't.
Baby skeleton is hugged around.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Maisha, Bert, Carol, Marina. Shout out to Lindsay Goldapp for hopping on with us early in the show, hanging out with us. It's great to have you. Shout out to Dallas, where we'll be this weekend, doing some shows, doing some workshops, jamming with other improvisers in Dallas. If you're out there, please come out, say hello, let's jam. Yeah, that's am I forgetting anything?
Try that new Spearmint Hennessey.
Try that new Spearmint Hennessey.
It's just Listerine.
All right.
Oh, God.
For Michi, for myself, we are out.